Hadi Choopan and Samson Dauda. What a comparison this is. The Mr. Olympia Champion versus the Arnold Classic Champion. Are you kidding me? Samson Dauda, guys. Need I say any more? He is your brand new Arnold Classic 2023 champion. He got victories over the likes of Nick Walker, Big Ramy, just to name a couple, Andrew Jacked. But he is more than that, guys. He is going to be maybe the most serious threat to this man, Hadi Choopan, come Olympia time. I have never been so excited about an Olympia. I'm more excited about this year's Olympia than I was last year's. And that's almost impossible. Now, Hadi Choopan, he was battling it out with the likes of your Nick Walkers and your Derek Lunsfords. Structurally speaking, Hadi probably has an edge on those guys. He's not gonna even come close to this great big man. Let's go through these shots. Yeah. Structurally speaking, Samson Dauda, he just has more tools than the guys that I mentioned, the guys that were closest to Hadi. And I was never even thinking. This matchup was not even on my radar. But you know what? We're going to go through these shots, and already Hadi could be in trouble. Is he losing this shot? He is probably not winning. I'd probably give a notch to Samson because of the X-frame, the balance. Samson's balance, guys, is unbelievable. And Hadi, maybe not the best, but hey, neither was Nick Walker's. Is Derek Lunsford's? I think so. Maybe a little heavier on the upper body. But perfect balance for Samson. Go through the shots. He wasn't definitely not Nick Walker in the tricep department, though. Yeah, the front lat spread is a structural dominant pose, I guess. Hadi is outstanding. I'm telling you right now, he has a superb condition. He won the Olympia. That's no joke. But one other thing that's not a joke is Samson Dauda winning the Arnold Classic. I'm telling you right now, guys. Like I said, Big Ramy, Nick Walker, the rest. Yeah, Samson's got it, guys. But that's just 2 shots. Turn to the side. Things could change from the side. Yeah, things could change, all right. It could be even more trouble for Hadi Choopan. Do you guys realize what could happen? This is a situation like when Ronnie Coleman, he won an event before the Olympia. He actually defeated Flex Wheeler before the Olympia. A lot of guys don't know that. Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he beat Sergio Oliva before he defeated him at the Olympia in 1970. So Samson Dauda, he beat, like I said, I don't need to go through the names again, and he could just come out of nowhere and win the Olympia. Here's the side tricep. He is quite dominant, guys. There is an argument for the front double. There's even an argument for the front lat spread, but not an argument for a supreme victory for Hadi. An argument for maybe getting ahead of the shot without losing a point. But I still have this 4, count them, 4-0 as far as shots are concerned. Go to the back. Now here is where Hadi can get one back. No pun intended, back. His back is probably as big as Samson Dauda's. Samson has some pretty good condition in those hamstrings. When you watch the video of Samson posing, no, he doesn't have the ripped up glutes of the other guys, but the hamstrings usually much more peeled. And as far as the X-frame is concerned, Samson means business. They have the similar back developments. You guys notice that? Little bit more meat on a smaller frame. Comes out very impressive for Hadi Choopan. But you know what? I've done a lot of comparisons with Hadi, and usually he is more dominant in this rear lat spread than he is here. Here's the rear double. A weaker shot for both guys, I would suggest. Hadi, he looks pretty big here. Look at the size of the delts. Samson's holding his arms up a little too high, maybe? I don't know. I think when he puts his arms down, I think it eats up his lats. So, well, it doesn't eat them up, but I think they hang lower. Swing low, sweet chariot. I, I think they go a little bit lower when he holds his arms up higher. You know, like Arnold told the guy. You know, you get to holler when you pose. Your arms go up. You go, ah. Here, you guys that watch that movie a million times, you guys know the exact scene. Here's the abs and thigh. Here's the abs and thigh. Now Hadi is getting this one. For sure. Was he for sure getting both back shots? No. I would say for sure he was getting the rear lat, or the rear double perhaps. Not that rear lat. That was pretty close. Oh, Samson then has this one. Samson looks pretty good. He's so big. And structurally speaking, he's like huge. He's huge. And Hadi's not a big, thick mass monster. So it's not like he's beating Samson in size. Here's the most muscular. Like a shorter, thicker guy sometimes. A Nick Walker. Well, I don't know. Samson's been getting bigger and bigger. Even the shorter guys can't really beat him in the thickness. Hadi Choopan surely is not. And had you asked me prior to the Olympia who would win between Samson and Hadi, I would have said, well, I'm not even going to do the comparison. Hadi would win. I never did the comparison. But here we have Samson Dauda. Better. I did do a little comparison personally between Samson and the Olympia version of him. And I will present that to you guys at some point in time. But I just wanted to see this one. And he is better. Samson is better. His wheels in particular. And you can see that here. Legs. He is dominant. Legs. What do you guys make fun of me the way I say legs? Do I say that wrong? Could be. Arm dominance to Samson. Samson's winning, guys. He's only losing maybe 2 shots out of this entire matchup. Condition-wise, he is holding his own. We've seen more in the finals, I think, against Andrew Jacked. Of course, nobody's as ripped and peeled as Jacked from the front. Maybe Nick Walker. But ultimately, Samson Dauda, he is inching his way closer to that just razor-thin, skinned, conditioned type muscle. And maybe the sticklers for condition might give an edge to Hadi Choopan based on strictly that. But I think the condition is close enough that the dominance of these poses comes through. Samson Dauda, guys, he is the force. Could he be the physique of 2023? Happens every 10 years, guys. 2013, Phil Heath. 2003, Ronnie Coleman. 1993, Dorian Yates. Unbelievable. And of course, Samir Banu did it in 1983. And if you check your history, the 1973 Arnold Schwarzenegger was probably the best physique that ever hit the stage at that point in time. So every 10 years, guys, this is it. The 3. Could it be Samson? Could it be Walker? Could it be Jacked? I think it could be Samson, to be honest with you. Diane. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. And if you don't, you'll miss out on, all this action. Have a great one.